What we have here is the 50's style stir popper. Makes up to 24 cups of popcorn per batch. Inside here is a motorized stirring rod, keeps the popcorn from burning and allows 25% more kernels to pop than most popcorn makers. On the lid here you see vents. This lets moisture escape to keep the popcorn crunchy while the popcorn is popping. You can make flavored popcorn, kettle corn, roasted nuts, and more. Also, it's very easy to clean with a non-stick cooking plate, and it has Cool-touch handles. Before you get started cooking your popcorn, the first thing you want to do, you want to wipe out the entire inside of the base. You want to wipe out the bowl, and you want to wipe off the stirring rod in the center knob, which I've already done that. Also, let me go ahead and talk about the parts. This is the base of the 50's style stir popper. Here is the on and off button, and of course it comes with a very short, maybe 2-foot cord. You want to make sure you're popping on a flat surface, and you can use an extension cord if you need to. The 50's style stir popper comes with an oil measuring spoon, which is 1 teaspoon for your oil, and it comes with a kernel measuring cup, which is a 1/4 cup, and this equals 2 ounces. Also, this is the center knob, and this is the stirring rod, which actually comes off. You'll turn the stirring knob, and this is the stirring rod. And it kind of just sits right down in there, and we'll put the knob on. I'm going to make sure all this is clean. So now I'm going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the 50's style stir popper. I'm just going to go ahead and put the lid on here for a minute, and I will show you that this top comes off. This top comes off and it becomes the bowl. You will actually use the lid as a bowl for your popcorn. What I'm using today is Orville Redenbacher's original popcorn, which does not come with the 50's style stir popper. I'm also using the Orville Redenbacher's popping and topping butter flavored popping oil. So you'll get some of your butter flavor through this oil. Now what I'm also adding is a little bit of zesty seasoning salt, because there is no salt already added. First thing you want to do is remove the lid so there's ventilation here in the top of the lid. You want that air ventilation. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the lid, and I'm going to turn on the motorized stirring rod, and it's turning. You can't even hear it. No sound. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add the popcorn. I'm going to add the popcorn first. I'm adding 2 1/4 cups. I'm adding 2 1/4 cups. Now that that's in there, now I'm going to add the oil. I'm going to add just 1 teaspoon per cups of popcorn. And this, I would add the oil secondly. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of zesty seasoned salt inside, just to give it a little bit of salt, but not too much. And now I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to wait. Once the popcorn starts popping, all of it will start moving around by the stirring rod. And you can see it's starting to fog up from the heat. And you can smell the popcorn coming out the top. It's just like movie popcorn. It smells like you're at the movies. And everybody loves movie popcorn. Okay. So it's starting to pop, and you can hear it. Now while it's popping, I just want to add, for every measuring cup of kernels, you just want to add 1 tablespoon of oil. So it's 1 in 1. Smells really good too. And this is real time. I'm not speeding up the video or anything, and you can see it takes no time at all for this popcorn to start popping. And you can see the steam. You might see the steam coming out of the top. It sure smells good. You can also see a little bit of kernels goes a long way. That's a lot of popcorn. So we're waiting for, it sounds like the popcorn has stopped popping. The next thing we're going to do is turn it off and unplug it. There's a few little kernels still popping, but it's still hot. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put the lid back on. Make sure it's turned off. Make sure it's unplugged. Then I'm going to take oven mitts on both hands, and I am going to grab the handles, and I'm going to flip it over so the lid turns into the popcorn bowl. Make sure the actual lid is on the top. Turn it over, and then I'm going to take this off. And here we have 50's style stir popping corn that smells like movie popcorn. It's very, very crunchy. And now it's time to watch a movie and enjoy your popcorn. It's very tasty.